Hi, my name is Gregg Sulkin, and you're watching Clever TV.
So I hear in Wizards of Waverly Place you're a love interest of Selena Gomez's character?
Yeah, that's right. I play her boyfriend in the show. And my episodes air in January. But my character's a very kind of artsy, creative, kind of charming British guy. But working on the show was obviously fantastic.
Wait, so you get to use your real British accent. Do you ever have to audition or work jobs where you have to fake this American accent?
Well, this is my first American job, obviously in the States. But when I audition and I'm going in for an audition, an American character, I go in as an American, and well, I've been working on it, so at the moment they can't tell the difference, which is good. So my voice coach and my dialect coach, she's great. So, but it's obviously it was a lot of fun doing it in my own accent, and they love. Well, apparently, American girls like a British accent, so I think that's why they kind of kept it in.
Yeah, do you think Selena, her character, kind of falls in love with you because of the British accent? Is that a part of it?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Selena's character is very. I think what my character finds interesting about Selena's character, Alex, she's got a real vulnerability about her. Mm-hmm. But maybe, I think the accent is kind of part of it. But I think
it might be.
Just because you're American.
Exactly. We love a British accent. So, speaking about Selena, did any of this maybe this on-screen romance transfer into real life at all?
No.
Gotta ask, right?
Selena is a great girl. She is so talented in what she does. She sings, she dances, she acts, and but the whole cast are absolutely fantastic. Selena's a very nice girl. She's very down to earth, and she knows exactly what she wants. So she's a close friend.
So what was it like working with an Emmy award-winning cast?
It was unbelievable. They're all so professional. The writers are fantastic. The show's fantastic, otherwise it wouldn't have won an Emmy. But what I really like about the show is there are two adults on the show, David and Maria, who play the parents. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really important for the two parents to be on the show because Selena, David and Jake and Jennifer, they've got people to look up to.
Oh, I see.
So I think that's really, well, for me anyway, it was great. I learned a lot from being on that set, just hanging around such good actors and such nice people. So, and the way they behaved on set was, brilliant. So.
Did anything funny or interesting happen behind the scenes with this cast?
Well, I heard that David and Jake play a few pranks on each other, but I wasn't there, when that all happened. But everyone just really gets on with each other. Everyone is so nice and friendly. It's probably the most friendly set I've ever been on, and I've ever worked on. So everyone's great.
Wow, that's impressive. Now, what about, this is random, but I'm bringing it up. You have been rumored to be linked to Miley Cyrus. What's the story? This is your chance. Just fill us in.
Why is it always me that always gets rumored? No, it was really funny because I met Miley maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when she came to England doing her first ever concert in London, and we kind of spoke. We kind of chatted and exchanged emails and stuff like that. And then she came to London, I think about 6 months ago maybe, and she was having her premiere in Leicester Square, and I hugged her to say hello, and then the paparazzi took a picture of me and her hugging, but they kind of caught it on a really bad angle. So they kind of blew it up into a whole story.
Oh, I see.
And I got loads of messages saying, "Is it true? Is it true?" And I'm like, "What is going on here?"
So that just goes to show a photo doesn't prove anything is true.
No, exactly.
It doesn't prove a story.
No, and that's the thing. It was literally, and they should have kind of worked it out because it was in front of thousands of people. So if anyone's going to do something, it wouldn't be in front of thousands of people.
Yeah, you're right. So you must be single and mingling, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so what do you look for in a girlfriend?
I think kind of honesty and a real sweetness. I don't really have a type. I wouldn't say I kind of go for blonde girls, you know, red-haired girls, brunettes. I just kind of I just would like them to be, if I could find a really sweet girl who makes me laugh and I don't have to do all the talking, because it's always me doing the talking and I run out of funny things to say, and they're like, after like 2 dates, they're like, oh, you're really not funny, you were for like 10 minutes.
Oh no!
And I say the same joke, and my dad always says the same joke, so I think I got it off him.
Yeah. I gotta ask, would you ever date a fan?
Yeah, why not? If they were really nice and friendly and really sweet and made conversation and made me laugh, then yeah, I guess so.
And what is it like to have all these girls chasing after you?
I guess it's really flattering. You know, sometimes I get compliments and they're obviously really nice to hear, so you know, it's great. Sometimes I don't really know how to react, like if there are loads of like screaming girls and coming up to me, I'm like, okay, now what? Like, what do I do? Like, say thanks, say hi? I don't know, it's kind of strange, so it's great.
Is there a difference between British fans and American fans at all?
No.
Or is it just like across the board?
Just the accent, that's the only thing. Just the ah is the same in English or American.
The ah sounds the same?
Yeah.
That's so funny. One other thing, we do know that you are featured in the Cartier 25-year anniversary issue on the top 25 rising stars in the UK. Extremely impressive, saw the photos, looked great. Tell us about that a little bit.
You know, that was another thing. I completely feel flattered by that, because there are so many young actors in England and in America, and for me to be voted, in the top 25 rising stars was obviously nice. You know, it was a great achievement at such a young age, and I was the youngest one in that list, so it was great.
Wow, that is really cool. So I want to ask, where can we all keep up with you online? Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I just got Twitter, by the way. It's Gregg, Gregg _ Sulkin, Sulkin.
So why didn't you just do Gregg Sulkin?
Because somebody already stole my name, so whoever it is, that's so not nice. Because I want my name back. But
and your name is not a very common name, right?
No, especially like my first name, Greg, like 2 G's, is not very common in England, especially. And that's why my mum named me with 2 G's, because she didn't want anyone saying like Gregory, so that's why she put another G on it. So Mum wasn't best pleased when someone stole my name because she thought she was original.
Well, maybe it's just a fan. Maybe it's a fan that created a Twitter account for you.
Ah, if that's so, thank you.
To keep us all updated on what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess, but now I'm going to do that.
But we can just go to Gregg _ Sulkin.
Yeah,
at
so
Twitter.
follow me.
And what about, are you like on Facebook or any of these other crazy networking sites?
Yeah, I've got Facebook, but that's another thing. Like, there are a few people pretending to be me as well, kind of.
Oh.
But as long as they stick nice pictures on that I look smiley in, then it's okay.
Okay, so we'll just stick to Twitter for finding out about you.
But I don't have MySpace. I don't know why. I've never been a MySpace person.
Okay, so Twitter is it. That's where we can find you.
Tweet. I love it. It's so funny.
What did you tweet today? Just gotta ask.
Do you know what? It's kind of early, so I haven't actually tweeted anything, but last night I was hanging out with some friends, and so I kind of tweeted that I was hanging out with them. So, and also the weather the other day I tweeted about. So, but my dad didn't really understand it, because he's like watching me now on it to making sure I'm behaving myself.
Oh, well, we'll all definitely have to check out your Twitter account. Well, thank you so much, Gregg, for stopping by. It was really great to have you in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, of course. And you guys can definitely check out Gregg Sulkin on new episodes of Wizards of Waverly Place on the Disney Channel. So make sure you check it out.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.